Hello YouTube and welcome Diecast family. Let's check out a bunch of old random Hot Wheels. A couple of them aren't old, but most of them are. They're all ones I didn't have loose in my collection, so thought we'd go ahead and crack them open. We'll start out with a couple 5-packs. Here we got the Hot Wheels Flash Fire 5-pack. Guess they all got flames. First up, I think it's a 32 Ford. Shout out to whoever said use a paper clip so the cars don't slide around. I think that will work pretty good. So, thank you whoever left that comment. I forget your name. Should have wrote it down. I've been getting quite a few comments lately and they kind of get lost. I do read them all, but I haven't had a chance to respond to all of them because I've been working a lot, so yeah, the first one's a 32 Ford, which is a casting I do collect. The next one I think is a Screamliner. They're in a different order on the back. Pretty cool looking casting. Don't collect fantasy castings, but that one looks pretty cool. Next one, which is probably why I bought the 5-pack for this 2012 Chevy Camaro, which will be going in the Burgundy car collection. Then we got a 2010 Ford Shelby GT 500 Super Snake. Man, this thing looks nice, this Camaro. Definitely happy to have it for the Burgundy car collection. Crazy how many Hot Wheels Mustangs I have. They have released so many of them. And the last one I think is a Still Flame. Might have the two mixed up. I thought this was a Nissan, but I guess this is a fantasy casting just like the other one. It's kind of a bummer you get two fantasy castings. Thought for sure that was the Nissan. The next 5-pack we have is a Hot Wheels Mustang. This is Mustang's 50th 5-pack. It's a 2013. And I don't know, but all these color variations might have been a 5-pack exclusive in 2013. It's hard to believe it's almost 10 years old now. So the first one, which definitely has something going on in the back there. Don't know if it's with the paint or what. Definitely something funky going on there with the casting. And that might be the 69 Ford Mustang or the... Which one's a 63 Mustang 2 Concept? Oh, it's this one. Because Mustangs came out in 64. So this is a 63 Mustang 2 Concept. Not making this stuff up. Says it right there, 63 Mustang 2 concept. Look at the front end when it comes around. I'm glad it was just a concept. What the heck were they thinking? Where's the bumper? They forgot a damn bumper on this car. Just a grill and headlights. Huh. Pretty ugly looking Mustang. Then this is a 2010 Ford Mustang GT. And we got the 65 Mustang here in blue. Looks pretty good in blue. This, I think, is a Ford Mustang Fastback. Does not say on the bottom. I don't even say Ford or nothing on the bottom. Nope, this is a Fastback. Alright, this is a Ford Mustang Fastback, which is probably the best one in the 5-pack, if you ask me. Thought this casting had an opening hood. Must have did away with that, or I'm thinking of a different one. So this one would have to be the 69 Ford Mustang, because it's the only one that wasn't represented. So that has to be it. Now we're going to get into some better stuff. This is one I picked up. I did not pay $439 for it, nor did I pay $350 for it on clearance from Kmart. But we got the custom 77 Dodge van. Would have been an eBay purchase, but this came out in 2009. So wow, that was a long time ago these came out. Really awesome release from Hot Wheels though. In 2009, it don't look like they were using the dot matrix graphics that Champion DJK hates so much, which I don't really care for them either. I mean, they're really cheap looking. Awesome van. Happy to have it for the van collection. Of course, you get metal base and real riders. There's a car culture release. Japan Historics 3. Which I did not have these two loose. Which Japan Historics 3 I never found. Which I would like to get the other 3. But I do not have them 3. I did find these 2 in the store though. So the first one's a Nissan Sylvia. It's weird, it don't look like they did headlight detail. They're usually full detail. Do get rear detail though. Next one's a 68 Mazda Cosmo Sport. Really cool looking casting. Really like this one. And the next one's a bone shaker. Going through my bone shakers, I did not have one of these loose, so we're going to go ahead and crack it open. Always happy to add a bone shaker to the collection I don't have. And next we have my favorite casting from Hot Wheels. This is my absolute favorite casting. I do have one of these loose, but I did a wheel swap on it in full detail, so I do not have one that a mainline release loose. One of my favorite releases of it too. Really awesome in the flat orange, or the rust I like to call it. Burnt orange, either burnt orange or a rust. Well, I guess it's not full detail. I never did the headlights, but there's a custom one I did. Did put a set of real riders on it. They look like NASCAR real riders. So now I have a custom one, and one I didn't tinker with. And just from staring at them both, they have a slight color variation. One's a little darker than the other. I mean, you can really tell with them side by side loose. You would never be able to notice a difference in a blister, I don't think. But I'm definitely going to have to do the full detail on this one. We have another color variation of this. Another one I did a wheel swap on. This Nightburns 1970 Chevy Chevelle, this is my all-time favorite Hot Wheels casting, is this. Without a doubt, this is my favorite casting and tooling that Hot Wheels has. And they do not release it enough. They do have it with metal base and real riders that they released, I think, once, which I would love to see it released in the RLC, maybe. An RLC release of it be awesome. Even a car culture release of it be pretty cool too. But just like the other one, here's the one I did the wheel swap on. And I might have did detail on that one. It looks like I added tail lights to it. This is when I tried using the beads. I do not like using the beads. If you do wheel swaps, do not use the beads. Them are the worst axles there are. And I did headlights, so I did do the detail on this one. I think them are NASCAR real riders again. I'm pretty sure they are. Then the next one we have, which is in a protector, which I've had hanging up on a peg in my die-cast room for many years. I'd say at least 4 or 5 years. But this was a Kmart release, the 1971 Datsun Bluebird 510 Wagon, which is a casting I do collect. And this is probably one of my most favorite releases of it. Don't know if that grill is more rare than the other grill. I know they have 2 different grills they release it with. And I just knocked everything down. But it's a 2014, and I'm pretty sure this was a K-Day Kmart release. and it was hard to get right off the rip. But I've waited way too long to free this from the blister. It's probably one of my favorite 510 releases. Man, does that look awesome. You better hit that subscribe button and stay tuned because we got some really good cars coming up. So they're going to get even better. Just like this Night Burns Datsun Bluebird 510 in yellow, which I did not have it in yellow. Did have a color variation of it. And this would have came out in 2010. So, this is a recent purchase off of eBay because I did not have this one. I am going to try and complete all the 510s. Besides like the crazy RLC releases and stuff like that. And like, even a couple of the car culture releases I think go for crazy money. So, I'm not going to try and get none of the rare ones or the extremely expensive. But all the main lines. Next one's one of my favorite castings from Hot Wheels is this little 2012 Ford Fiesta. Mainly because they did a Chem Block release of it. That's one reason. I love how they always do Chem Block and Hoonigan. I've been a Hoonigan fan for many, many years and a Chem Block fan for many years. So, but this is neither of them. This isn't Hoonigan Racing or Chem Block. It's just I really like the Ford Fiesta rally car. So, I tried to collect them all. I'm pretty sure this was a super treasure hunt. And I think I might have purchased it at the flea market swap meet haul, if you watch that video. And right there, this symbol on the vehicle lets you know it is a hard to find and highly collectible treasure hunt. And it would have been from 2013. I'm not sure if I said that about this car, but man, it looks good in red. I really like the look of this. Looks good next to the Datsun rally car. Next one's just a cool Corvette I don't have. Love the burnt orange, and I love the Corvette. So, 2009 new model. This Corvette G6, or C6, sorry. Meant C6. Someday, hopefully, I'll own a Corvette. It's an American muscle car that I think I could actually afford. Be pretty cool to have ordered one of the C8, and right there's a treasure hunt symbol, but it would have been cool to order one of the brand new C8 Corvettes for like, I think they started at $60,000, but $70,000 or $80,000, you get one pretty well optioned. And that would have been pretty awesome, have a mid-engine Corvette. But an old one, you can pick up a Corvette for probably $8,500 to $10,000. Probably $20,000 gets you a pretty nice newer one, I bet. So it's a really, really affordable American sports car that anybody can afford pretty much if that's what you want. I mean, I'm sure I could go buy a $4,500 beater one right now if I wanted, but it'd probably be an endless money pit at $4,500. But I'm sure you could find one for that cheap. How much Cletus McFarland paid for Ruby when it was, or not Ruby? I think he got Ruby pretty cheap, but how much did he pay for Leroy? I mean, Leroy was wrecked and had like trailer lights on it and stuff. So I wonder what he paid for that. I bet it was pretty cheap. maybe $4,500 or so. And next we have a really, really awesome one. It's a Moon Eyes. It's in a satin black. Modified rods. So fast. Had to have it for the Moon Eyes collection. Looks awesome with the white steelies on the front. And it would have been a 2009. I'm pretty sure this was a flea market. Of course, this has an opening hood. Happy to have that for the Moon Eyes collection. That thing is awesome. Absolutely love it. Then we have this Treasure Hunts 2012 Ford GT. And this is a treasure hunt from 2012. No need to look on the back. But it was a Ford GT I do not have. Didn't have it loose anyways. Man, love that flat black in the Moon Eyes. That just looks really, really good. Stick that right next to the Bone Shaker over there. The next one we have is a Datsun 240Z in white. Casting I do collect from Hot Wheels and did not have in white. This is Hot Wheels Showroom. And the last one that we have is going to be Hot Wheels Collectors. This is one I missed out on, so I unfortunately had to go to eBay to purchase this. But it's a 32 Ford casting I absolutely love. And it's full detail. Opening doors. So, we're going to crack it open. It is numbered. And I don't think they're going to be numbered much longer. But this is numbered to 16,853 out of 17,500. And I doubt they're going to tell you how many of the Mustangs were pre-ordered in the 48 hours that you could pre-order them. Which I did pre-order my one, because I do have one membership. But that Mustang I don't see selling for a whole lot. Just because there's so many people out there probably with 10, 20, 30, 50 memberships, and we'll buy 50 of them. So, but we're gonna crack this open because it's gonna go in my display case. So, awesome card. Wow, you even get detail on the bottom. Man, I have not cracked open very many RLCs, so I'm going to try and do it on camera. And I would have to admit, that thing looks awesome. I don't know if I want to open the door or not. But I think I'm going to give it a try. Wow, you get detailed interior. You could see it, but it is detailed. I like the deep wheels. They don't put deep wheels on. I mean, they're doing it more often now, but they never used to put deep dished wheels on, which really changes the stance of a casting. Lets the wheels stick out a little bit further. Flat out. The only way to drive a car like that is flat out. Tires are smoking. Awesome, awesome front end. And the last one we're going to crack open. I don't know if I said that with this one, but this will be the last one we crack open. This 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser from Hot Wheels Legends Tour, which I decided all my 55 Chevys are going to be loose. I can't keep any on the blister. So, they did not number this. And I've never heard of a Legends Tour being anywhere near me, so. But, man. I got the 510 Wagon, too, from the Legends Tour. I really, really want to crack open. But, I gotta admit, it's hard to crack these open. But here we go. To open or not to open? It's always a question. But there's certain castings I just decided I'm going to collect loose. This is definitely one of them. Definitely not disappointed. Beautiful casting. Extremely happy to add it to the loose 55 Chevy Gasser. I'm sorry, but no 55 Chevy Gasser that I don't have loose is going to be safe on a blister. Doesn't matter which one I get. Absolutely beautiful. Camera don't even want to focus on it. Holy crap. What was that one? The 32 Ford? So there's a RLC release of the 32 Ford. And there's their normal release of the 32 Ford. So the RLC is definitely smaller. Hopefully that means it's more accurate, more to scale for 1/64. I sure hope that's what that means. It's definitely smaller. And I think it might be considered a 5-window or something because it has some extra little windows. But for me, today, would have to be the 55 Chevy Gasser. And the next one, probably the Ford Fiesta or whatever it was. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite. What you like collecting. Definitely hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And you have an awesome day.